Hello everyone, welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Origins playthrough. Last time we gained a new recruit to our order, or Brotherhood, sorry. Confusing the Order, the Ancients, and the Hidden Ones. Anyways, we are here going after Rio's lieutenant, known as Tacito, I believe. Feel kind of bad for the guy because he's apparently extremely lonely. However, he is using slaves, and that means he must die. So let's head up here and speak to Tahira. Kind of funny because last episode I got 12k XP for doing a side quest, and I was super shocked. But I took a moment to reflect, and I was like, and I realized that it's probably not that much of a contribution, 3000 XP in the Fiam region, because I'm like 10 or 20 levels higher. This is more my level up, or I'm about the level where I should be for this, so it gives me a lot more XP. Or the XP makes a lot more of a contribution to my level up. I totally made that sound confusing.
Bayek. It is time to dispose of Rufio's lieutenant.
But,
Tacito often comes out to roost atop the quarry. He is a brutal overseer. He makes an example of his workers every day.
Multiple... There's a crucified slave and someone who just got thrown overboard. So he's the executioner. And all my sympathy for the guy just vanished. With that one simple action. Alright, so this kind of sucks because I'm on the wrong side of the quarry. But what I can do is I can try to... Is he coming my way? I'm going to try to flank around the quarry itself rather than head through it. And see how well I can do. It is going to be hard because of the sheer amount of Roman guards. However, if I can theoretically sneak around them, that should give me the opportunity I need. Sinai is really a rocky, desolate place. Then again, it is the land of the dead. Let's see, any place where I can perform a leap of faith. Roll, roll, roll before I desync. God, there are Romans everywhere. Enough to take him down. Trophy earned, silver trophy, the Arrow Whisperer. I assume he's dead. Captivity. Can't quite tell, and there are way too many Romans. God. I might just try to make a mad dash, but I'm not quite sure how well it's gonna work. Yeah, he's dead. This is gonna be really tough. Didn't mean to shoot. Well, I've been spotted, so it's time to kill everyone around. Alright. Let's attack the legionaries head on. Ooh. Oh. For a second I thought he was unarmed. Just kidding. I ain't attacking no legionaries because I'm no idiot. Let's leap up. Brazier's lit. That's fine because if I do this properly, I'll be gone before reinforcements arrive. Okay. Looks like we're heading to the Duat.
Egyptians all, Rome will be your wise master. The order is eternal.
The executioner is dead. And I need to get my butt out because I will die if I don't ride out. I mean, it's a guarantee with like 50 Romans coming after me. Oh my god, there are Romans everywhere. I am so dead unless I run. And even then, there's no guarantee I'll survive. I mean, take a look at how many there are. A couple of crucified slaves. Alright, please tell me that was a 3. That's only a 2 spear garrison. It's only a medium military. I'm sorry, that thing is a death trap. There's no way that is not considered a fort. Have they given up searching for me? I think they have. Okay. No. What? To regroup with
I fear
Tahira.
more Romans are on the horizon. Tacito has a larger force than this. I am certain of it.
I just want to see if we can see the executioner at all. Nope. Is there nothing we can do at all to, I don't know, maybe speak with him? I don't think I got my arrows back, unfortunately. Nope, I didn't. That's why you don't use arrows to kill a deceitful Roman, apparently. Alright. Some animal flesh. Nothing else. Okay, so my question is, why is there no, like, order, or why couldn't they have just had, like, a second page with all the order members from the DLC? Because I want to see bio on the executioner.
This could get messy. Freeing those prisoners could help our battle.
Reading this, orders from the gate to escape the rebels. Commander, it is one thing to capture rebels, but it would be best if you kept them in their cages. Every other night, some of them escape by mysterious means. We inspected the cages and it appears the doors are not secure. A single arrow could rip them to shreds. Nonetheless, continue your hunt against the vermin of the mountains. Peace is obtained by war. Cornelius Nepos, Tacito. Alright. So I think we're gonna have to kill that vast swarm of Romans. Kill Mr. Centurion. And avoid I can't pronounce it, Flamos guy. Killing the arrow guy. Dude, or lady, I'm fighting my own battle here. And I'm getting torn apart by the garrison commander. That's rude to hyenas, lady. Surely hyenas don't deserve to feast on something so horrible. Could be wrong though, of course. And I got yes. Okay, I'm sorry. There were more braziers. This is literally just going to be a single episode clearing out the camp.
It is a liberation!
I'm going to try to assist the rebels just to get reinforcements because I am getting because we are getting screwed over by them. There are just too many of them.
I will add them to the offers for Anubis.
Dead archers make the world go round. Doesn't matter what you say, that's gonna be my opinion. I hate archers. No, the buggers are coming. You really think you can kill me? You're nothing more than a jackal. Oh, thank you, actually, to my ally. Oh, you really, this Roman archer really thought that he could escape like that. Alright, the Romans here aren't going to survive. The sheer amount of rebels is just too much.
Who is rousing the people?
Alright, here's where the battle starts getting a little bit murkier because of the sheer amount of Romans. Most of the rebels have already been cleared out through here, I assume. Either that or there just hasn't been enough time to do them.
You have freedom. Now use it.
Get fresh reinforcements into the fray. Because recruiting from prisoners is not a bad move. Apparently. Alright. Now let's just steal the Roman loot just to rub it in a bit. There's someone up here who wants to die. And I actually want to throw his body off the cliff if I can. Oh, poor thing. Just wasn't on the right side now, was he? Oh, there's more rebels. Who am I kidding? There's always more rebels. My question is where? Because they're not up here.
Yes, Bae. You are still the fine warrior I knew.
As are you, Tahira. You still fight with Sobek.
Roll.
A great victory for the Nabateans! Ensure this quarry remains in good hands.
There's still a lot to fight.
Rufio will send more centurions. And there are still slaves inside the quarry who need to be liberated.
Resilience is your greatest weapon.
You work for
Sure.
Camelot? He told us of the hidden ones. Great shadowy heroes.
No one works for the hidden ones.
Well, thank you for defending us. If I see your sigil in the future, I will respect it.
Huh. That's a ton of XP. The rebellion is now active in Sinai. My god, that was enough to get me an entire level and then some. Wow, that was a lot of XP. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be where I end this episode. However, first of all, let's get the warrior bow ability, like I said I would. Enhanced warrior bow. Done. Don't really want the enhanced light bow, because I don't really use light bows. Next points, I'm going to go into the auto assassination loot, or the auto melee loot, one of the two. Oops. Accidentally covered some viruses. Oh well. What's the weapon I got? It was a Demon's Exchange. Alright, so we have the Setting Sun and Walls of the Ruler. Ampelius oversees all commerce in the Sinai Peninsula. He does so with efficiency and brutality. Alright, well I think we'll do this next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. JK, we still have about 5 minutes to go. So let's actually start it now. Apologies. All commerce in Siwa is required, or in Sinai, I don't know why I said Siwa, is required to pass through the fortress known as the Walls of the Ruler. Rufio has given Ampelius command of the fortress. He personally inspects all goods entering and leaving Peninsula. To hide himself, he dresses like his captains, making him impossible for Senu to identify. Well, that sucks. But yeah, once again, I just want to mention, I own the Sinai DLC. However, I don't own the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC. And I really wish I could see who the targets were that I've eliminated from the Order of the Ancients. Because I've killed the Executioner, but I know nothing about him. And it isn't going to show me anything about him, I don't think. But yeah, it's official. The rebellion in Sinai has kicked off thanks to our efforts. And that was a really good melee, in my opinion. Because it actually felt like a melee. Where it was a bit more spread out, there was fighting on both sides all around. And honestly, it just felt proper. Whereas when I'm going one against all, it really doesn't feel fun. It just feels like a murder hole. But yeah, big melees are actually a feature in Odyssey, and that is a feature that I really, really, really love, and I'm glad that they put them in. And before anyone asks if I have find the nearby hidden fires, if I've played Odyssey, I have not, but I'm just a huge fan of any kind of melee battles. Madayama Nom. Arrows. Will that allow me entrance? There we go. Oh, come on, why can't I get in? Oh, hey, Mr. Rebel. How do I get in? Oh god, it's a screaming death adder. There we go. Papyrus side quest. Song of Set. Even as I scattered Osiris across all Egypt, thus will I scatter all who cross my path. There will be no peace in the dust for those who arouse my wrath.
Camelot tells me a hidden one may attempt to enter.
Stealthy Shrub. On the side of the walls of the ruler, you can find me under a bushy tree who grows alone on a cliff. It's hard to see us from within the camp, since a tower hides us from prying eyes. And I once again want to apologize for accidentally uncovering 2 papyruses. That was unfortunate. Huh. Where is Mr. Gamelot? Up here, I assume. But yeah, I think we discovered a new gnome. We're currently in Madayama gnome with Shadow of the South to our south and Shadow of the North to our north. Kind of funny. Even though we're quite far south. They're still to our south. Whoops, sorry.
Taira said you would come.
Makwa.
Who is my target?
Ampelius. He oversees all commerce on the peninsula. You will find him below.
Ooh.
He squeezes bloody juice from every coin that passes along the way of Horus and through those walls.
How will I know him?
There you have a problem. He dresses exactly like his captains. From afar, he is impossible to identify.
They're all wearing bear helms.
Are you certain he is in the fort?
I am certain. My partner went in there earlier and never came back.
Wait for me at the
Damn.
Praying Hands. If I find your partner, I will bring him there.
Kind of funny how I know absolutely zero of the hidden ones here in Sinai. Location discovered. Walls of the Ruler. Fortunately, they labeled this what this is, which is a fort. So at least they aren't completely inept at ruling or at deciding what a giant amount of fortifications and manpower is.
He cannot be found. He is dressed like all the others.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare when I eventually decide to attack it. But this really doesn't seem like a good place to set up a fortification. That is a lot of bodies. It really doesn't seem like a smart place to set up fortifications. Because, or for trade oversight at least. It would be smarter to put it on the coast. And I know she can't locate the target. Oh, he's not far away. But what I want to do is I want to figure out where the captains are. Pretty much I want to see where everyone is before I try to make an assault. And I do want to actually sabotage that brazier. Sabotage the brazier and there won't be reinforcements. Alright. Bye bye Roman hopes of reinforcement. Alright. So where are the officers? That's what I want to try to figure out, and that's the reason why I'm using Senu. Is if I can find officers, I'll be able to tell where he is. Elias, that's 42. Didn't see a third captain. It's a ballast, I assume. It's a ballast. Another brazier there that I'll have to take out. And like I said, I know Senu can't locate the target. My goal is to figure out where each and every soldier is and see if I can figure out captains. Or where the captains are and which one doesn't belong. Alright, is he dressed like the captain? Let's try to draw some... Oh my god, there's a lot of soldiers. Let's try to draw some of them over there. While I go take out that brazier. Sooner I take out the brazier, or both braziers, and cut off reinforcements, better it'll be. Kinda hard to tell where, or who looks like a captain and who doesn't. I might just try to go after them one at a time, which will be tough, but it'll be better than other options. Let's sabotage this brazier, and then I'm gonna end this episode. Next episode, we'll take out the... I don't even remember his name. I must admit, though, the amount of Romans and the discipline these troops are showing, very impressive. great. That brazier is heavily guarded. That is not a brazier I'd want to attack. At least not without some kind of plan. See if I can separate the guards, take out the soldier who's standing directly next to the brazier. I assume that once I do that, and if I can just hop off the walls, that should give me the escape plan that I need. The big issue is going to be that guy right there.
This place is heavily guarded.
He'll be the wrench in my plan. I need you to, like, go downstairs or something. I don't remember. No one walk up here until I can get my butt out. Alright. So now it's safe to walk up there. I definitely haven't booby-trapped that brazier. I'm just so certain that there's gonna be a fourth person with a crown. But I could be wrong. I think it might be best to try to attack the commander first. But he is standing directly in the middle of the fort. I could just try to charge him and see what happens. However, that'll be for next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys.